you for tuning in to another Townskate how-to video. My name is Caleb, and in today's video we are going to be learning how to remove your old grip tape and apply a fresh piece. So for this, there's a few things that you'll need. You'll need a screwdriver for going around the edges once you've applied the new grip tape, a straight edge razor blade to cut the grip tape off, and you'll need a smaller screwdriver to poke the holes for where your truck screws are going to be. You might also need a blow dryer to help loosen up the adhesives when you are initially removing the grip tape. So the first thing that we're going to do is plug in this blow dryer and get started loosening up that adhesive. We're going to start blow drying on one edge of the board so we can get that end up first and hopefully peel up the whole piece in one piece. To initially start removing the grip tape, you will probably need your straight edge razor blade to help get that edge started. Try to be as level as you can with the straight edge razor blade while you're going along the top of the longboard or skateboard, just underneath your grip tape. So I actually grabbed a piece of grip tape that was made for a skateboard, so it does not actually fit my longboard, but I did plan on making a nice pinstripe down the center. So for us to do that, we need to fold the grip tape a few times back and forth right down the center so that we can cut it and have a nice clean cut. I typically fold it in on itself first, like that on one edge, just to get it started. We're going to pinch that end right there. Now work it in the middle, and then at the other end. It doesn't have to be perfect. So now once we have that first fold, we're going to go down it and just squeeze it. And now we're going to fold it the other way and do the same exact thing. Make sure that you're staying straight. What this is doing is weakening that center fold so that you can cut right through it or tear it apart. Fold it back around one more time for good measure. You should see a nice white line down the center of this grip tape. So now we're going to take our razor blade. So typically you would want to cut it from underneath and not go directly onto the grip tape itself because you'll dull out your blade really fast. But this fold right here has that nice line on it on the face of the grip tape and not really so much on the back, so I want to make sure that I get that straight cut. It should be really easy going down the center of this because of the fold we just made. And again, this cut line does not have to be perfect because I am going to be using the cut line on the outer edge of my longboard, so it'll be cut off anyway. Okay, so now that we have our grip tape split in two, it's time to get started. We're going to start on one side of the skateboard or longboard and push it down from one end to the other, on the inside to the outside. First, we're going to line it up and make sure it's going to land exactly where we need it to go. And I think we're ready. Quick tip, do not pull off the entire piece. Pull off maybe a foot, maybe a foot and a half, and get that piece of grip tape started. It's a good practice to pull diagonally from the center of the board when you are applying so you can get the inside set first before the outside. Time for the other piece. Okay, so now from here, we're going to take our screwdriver and then we're going to go along the edge to knock off a little bit of that grit to make the cut a little bit easier. So while you're going along the edge with the screwdriver, it's best to go in a downward motion like this. Now once we have that done, we're going to take our razor blade and start going along one edge. So to do this, you can place your finger right there on the edge, right in the corner, and then go along and just have a little bit of space so that your board is going to be gliding on that finger. So you can make sure you're going to get a consistent cut the whole time. I like to angle it at about 45 degrees, and here we go. So once we've cut off all the excess grip tape, let's take one of those extra pieces of the excess and go along and rough up the edges. And what that is going to do is help the adhesion along the edges, and it'll just make it a little bit nicer. Kind of makes the grip tape roll over the edge. We're going to be using the same motion as we were with the screwdriver by going in that downward angled, always moving motion when you're going along the edge. Now if you happen to get any air bubbles in your grip tape, just go ahead and take your razor blade and poke a hole in it and just push it down. Alright, and there you have it. That is how you remove your old grip tape and apply a fresh piece. Thanks for watching, guys.